Hello everyone, welcome to the Toy Train Operating Society Southern Pacific Division Ambassador Club review of Lionel's 6-82870 loading ramp. So many of you, when you're building layouts, and we're going to use my expanding shelf portion of my layout, which is still as yet unfinished, and I haven't completely determined how I'm going to park stuff or run stuff here. So with that in mind, I wanted to see how different ramps and bumpers work. So in this case, I thought this was a neat little item from Lionel, and most of us are familiar with the traditional bumpers, as you can see over to the right hand side. They've got both lighted bumpers and steel bumpers and so forth. However, if you're running intermodal operations or truck pickup or where they're picking up trailers, you need to get a way to get it off the ramp without a big old crane or something like that, which then comes along the truck loading ramps. So this handy dandy little piece weighs a pretty good amount. As you can see, it comes in lovely clamshell packaging. So we're going to take this out, and once again, typical Lionel packaging. There it shows the part number 82870, 6-82870, retails for $24.99 at your Lionel retailer. So you're wondering, well, what am I going to do here? Now, again, this isn't fully finished, so you get to use your imagination here. Comes in a nice clamshell packaging, and there's the loading ramp. Pretty slick, right? So there's a couple different ways you can do this. As you can see, it's got a nice finish to it. It's cast. It's very heavy. It's got good realistic details. Built-in wood bumper stop for the coupling, and it looks really nice. So this could go on a toy train style layout or more realistic detailed scale layout. Either way, it's got the little hinged loading ramp for the other side, so depending on the type of car you have, you may have to have ones where you put in a little hinged ramp on the car. What I'm going to demo today doesn't have one, but you'll get the idea. So the first piece to do is decide, well, what am I going to do with this? Well, in this instance, I've already made this took the pins out just to isolate this track piece when I don't want it powered. We're going to pull this off. That would be your normal bumper, and voila, here sets a really nice addition. Changes the whole look. If we want, we can then add a trailer car. As you can see, I'm adding. Obviously, you'd need another ramp, but just work with me here. And some of the scale cars have ramps. And again, you can elevate this and such, right? But then you can get your tractor on there. And voila. Now, obviously, I'm going to have to kind of park this, or, you know, he would load up the ramp like this. And again, use your imagination. But as you can see, it changes the whole look. Nice cast piece. It's definitely got some weight to it. It would look at home in any layout. Obviously, with the wood, I'm using more modern equipment, but you could use anything from, you know, I would say 30s, 40s on up. The experts can tell me, you know, what dates would look best, but I would say anything all the way up to modern times, especially if you're running a smaller railroad, because you know, a smaller railroad is not going to have a bunch of intermodal cranes sitting around. They're going to, you know, especially if it's a short line or something on your layout that you're modeling, and gives you the option of a little bit something different without the traditional bumpers, and you put some trucks and roadway there and really spruce it up. And for a $24.99 piece from Lionel, I think it is just a really neat addition to the layout. So something I'm going to be playing with going forward, because I think it really adds some character to it. So again, I think that if you're considering doing something like this, I'm not very good at modeling. I'm okay, but I certainly couldn't do it for the price that Lionel made this for. So it's the loading and unloading ramp, the 6-82870, retails for $24.99 at your local Lionel retailer. And this is Jeff Meyer with the Toy Train Operating Society Southern Pacific Division. And being an Ambassador Club of Lionel, I always want to thank them and thank you for watching, the audience. And as I always say, keep the boiler lit and the train orders ready. Thank you and have a great day.